Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the girl Marilyn Monroe with the Culture Club, and I have with me.
I'm Real Estate Michelle.
Hey, okay. And we had Miss Green Eyez, but she disappeared. So we're just waiting for her to come back. But tonight, we're first going to discuss, we always try to do two topics, just to hit on two topics. But tonight, we're going to first discuss, since we don't have everybody here, we're going to first discuss narcissists and our experience with narcissists. Hey, there she is. Say what's up, girl.
Hey, it's Miss Green Eyez from Culture Club. You know, it's always me. It's always me that's got to show up.
It's all good. So yeah, we're going to start off with narcissism or narcissist and any type of anything that you may know about a narcissist, whether you experienced one or whatever.
Are you one?
Good question. Good, yeah.
What you say, Miss Green Eyez?
I said, are you one?
That is possible.
Yeah, that's possible.
We'll be talking to you.
So let's talk. I know. Let me just give you a background of my understanding of a narcissist. I actually knew, obviously, that the word was a word, but it really didn't hit the culture, as far as I'm concerned, until probably about 6 years ago. I've been hearing everybody say something about a narcissist. Oh, you're narcissistic. Oh, you're a narcissist. Oh, you're a narcissist. And the word wasn't really like hidden like that up until maybe 6 years ago. And so once it started rolling out, I noticed people are misusing the word narcissist, like, accusing people of being a narcissist when they're not. That's just like saying someone that has cold-like symptoms has COVID. What's the big difference? COVID is COVID, and some of the symptoms may be in line, but it's definitely a cold. So I think a lot of times in our culture, we misdiagnose people and give them a title of being a narcissist because they're confident, they're aware of themselves, they're positive things. And we flip it and make it like a negative. If someone lies to you, if you're in a relationship, if someone lies to you, just to save face, to keep peace, or whatever, it doesn't mean that they're a narcissist. It's just that they're smart. They're wrong, but they're smart to try to keep the peace from withholding the truth, or most of the truth. So again, I think a lot of times us women, we give men titles of like, oh, he's a narcissist, because based on the history of narcissism, it was based on a study of men. It was found more so in men than women once upon a time. So now we're just giving everyone the title narcissist. So what do y'all think?
I think I agree with you. I think that sometimes when we grab onto a word, we don't know the true definition. We try to put everybody into that category because, oh, you acting like this today, or you acting like that today, or whatever. But I think the difference is consistency. Are the behaviors consistent with a narcissist? And mind you, the keyword is consistent, because everybody can have a narcissistic, it's hard to say, right, moment.
Characteristic.
I can have that moment in time. Any of us can have that moment. But if you are consistently portraying the behaviors of a narcissist, then you are one.
Yeah, and as a culture, you know how we do, we tend to overdo a word. So people will overdo a word and not truly know what it means, just like the both of you said a little while ago. But to add to it, yes, some people know they are narcissistic and they overdo it, and then it becomes annoying.
Yeah. And a lot of times those are the narcissists, the ones who always say that everybody is a narcissist.
Everybody, or everybody always say that. Well, then everybody's not lying.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it typically is. Like, I found based on, and again, y'all know, because we had these conversations off of Tamara, I find that a lot of times those accusers are the ones. They're the ones that are, whatever they're accusing everyone else as. Like they just, oh, he's such a narcissist. And it's like, of course, that's very narcissistic of you to give him that title or her that title. And again, we just misdiagnose people a lot of times. And we got that, like I said, that word came up about 6 years ago and everyone ran with it. Everyone started using that word and gaslighting. Oh, you gaslighting me. It's like, girl, cut it out. So, yeah.
Do you notice that most people that are narcissistic grew up with the silver spoon in their mouth and they just expect everybody else to continue to feed them? Like, I didn't grow up. I grew up a good life.
Or
you know what I mean?
Some people think they have a certain status, or even they think they look a certain way, or they think they're a step above the rest because of certain things. They can actually display the behaviors of narcissism. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
so let's talk about some of the
complete.
Absolutely. Some of the descriptive words or some of the descriptions of a narcissist. And some are saying complete narcissist is a medical condition, like a health condition. Yes. And some of the symptoms are believes that they're unique and special, like they are, and which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
But they believe that they're just a rare gem
above other people.
Yes. They want to be,
and those are the ways to say it. Like they think they're a rare, precious gem that no one else can get. They found it, and you're never going to be it. Like,
another one it says,
and most of the time they are not it at all.
No, they're not. Some people say that some of the symptoms is unable to empathize. So they just don't, empathize with anyone, but they want everyone to empathize with them.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like, and again, that is a consistent behavior when you're in relationships. So if you find that you're always empathizing with another person, and then when it's your turn, when you need the same support, and they're just like, okay, you'll be okay.
Right. And whether it's friendship or boyfriend can be a little more tricky for women.
It can be in any type of relationship, whether if it's your spouse, it's a friend, it's a parent. It can be anybody. And as soon as you need the same support, they're just like, oh, okay, well, and about me.
But they flip it back to them. Right. Yeah. They flip it right back to them. It's like, but remember when my situation happened? Like, we don't care about the situation right now.
Another thing is
5 years ago, by the way.
Yeah, right. Another thing is that they are manipulative, so they like to manipulate, storylines, the truth. And like Michelle, I think you really for real. Like even you saying it today, it was. You're right. It's a consistent pattern of behavior. It's not like a one-time here and there, or misunderstanding. It's like if you know someone that's been in a relationship or in situationships or friendships, and they have a history of the same stuff with someone, more than likely they can be the best.
Yep. Or even if you can look at like some people you may know, family, friends, or foes, or whoever, if you look at people you know and you see the pattern of behavior is the same, even when they're with other people, right? So you see, okay, they're in a relationship now, they're out of a relationship, and it's kind of like the same pattern. You can best to believe that person, there's a good chance that person is the narcissist.
Absolutely.
Like it can't always be everybody else, and it's the same. It's consistent with the same thing. Like, come on, let's.
Another thing it says they use criticism as like a bullying tactic to achieve their goal of convincing
It's hierarchy. They want you to believe they're up
they're
here
usually
and you're beneath.
They're usually the bully on the low. Whoever the bully is usually the narcissistic person.
They got to cover their bases with everyone to kind of provide them their storyline or their, said truth. So yeah, they are. That's very narcissistic. Let me tell my story first. I want to, and believe me, another thing is displaying entitlement, a sense of entitlement.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Like always, like you had that one friend or that one boyfriend, girlfriend, with however you go, that thought they was the shit. Like always.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing you could say. It's nothing you could do. Like me, I'm very confident, and it's a difference between being confident and narcissistic. Like I'm confident. You can't tell me. You'll say I'm pretty. A narcissistic person would say, I know, thank you. But you say, oh, you're pretty. You be like, thank you very much. Like that just made my day. Just take the compliment and go. Don't
a lot of
people
that have narcissism, they always want to feel in control. Because mind you, we always have control over every situation, whatever that is. And so they have to use these tactics to remain in control, which is bad. Because again, in relationships, that could equal controlling behavior with a spouse. And a lot of times we relate that to a man, but it also could be a woman. Women are not innocent. Right. They also are narcissists, right? So a lot of times that might be why we hear more women saying, oh, he's a narcissist. You know what I mean? But it could definitely go either way.
For sure. For
the little culture people, we say this like, if you're hearing us talk about it, like, duh, well, why would you hang around that person? Look how long it takes you to learn something like that. Like when you're younger, like my kids' age, you don't really know somebody's narcissistic. You just think they're cool or they're hip or something like that. But they're really controlling, trying to get their grasp on you and make you do all this stuff that you probably wouldn't even think about doing, but you want to be a part of that crew.
And I think honestly, until we emotionally grow, we don't recognize narcissism because when we're younger, we more so want to be accepted. Acceptance is bigger when we're younger. That's why teenagers get more involved in the stuff that they aren't supposed to be in because they want to be accepted. But I think as we grow emotionally, physically too, and we gain some age and some wisdom and some knowledge, we start to recognize those behaviors a lot quicker. And that's why we can be like, I don't like your friend. We can tell.
Right.
Like,
You know that one that you hang with, I don't like her or him or them.
Yep. Absolutely.
And if you feel like I'm talking to you when you see me saying this, then I'm talking to you.
Yep.
It's on you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Some people, we having this podcast right now, and somebody's going to be sitting back in their feelings like, is she talking about me? Like,
then yes, we are.
Yes.
Right. His always holler. Like,
right. Like a non-narcissistic person will call you up.
You.
Right. If it hit home, it's you.
It's you.
It's never too late to identify. Like we all have our stuff. Like we do. And if you feel like a lot of these symptoms are like you or said to other outsiders, because as a narcissist, you will not know, you will not even identify with half of this stuff. So if people have said to you, these are the things that I listed, you're narcissist.
Right.
Because you
like if you've been in
out, you're not.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You've been in multiple relationships and every person tells you the exact same trait problematic.
Yes.
Then it's you. It's you.
Yes.
And you just gotta sit back and own it. And maybe you need to ask a friend, see, thank God I have you guys in my life because we tell each other stuff like that.
Yeah. And we will tell you, if you're a narcissist, get help. Because it's really important. And I'm not making fun or I'm not being petty. This is a serious, like I said, it's a mental health issue.
Absolutely.
And it's a relationship. It's a issue to people that can't maneuver through life and wonder why. why they have these struggles with relationships and socializing.
Mm-hmm. And it trickles down to the people that you love. So your spouse, your parents, your friends, your kids, like those behaviors will affect them. So it's important to recognize if we are, and we were saying it in a joking way, but if we are talking to you, then it is important to seek help. And that's not something to, we're not playing. That's for real.
Right. And when we were saying that, trust and believe, we are very, very big advocates of mental health because we also have families and children. We were saying that because we grew up with people that were narcissistic, and we're old enough now to express our feelings and say, we know you're narcissistic. It wasn't me. So we grew up out of it, but it's really serious. Please seek help. And if you don't have a trusted source you can talk to, you can hit us on our social media outlets. Even real estate she'll help you out. So don't be afraid to reach out. We don't judge nobody.
Yeah, it's a straight no judgment zone.
Yeah, that's real, because mental health is real. We also got to remember that at the end of the day, everything we talk about, somebody's going through it.
Absolutely.
And narcissism can come in the form of domestic violence too. So that's a real serious thing, because you guys know I've been through that. So I've been there, done that. I've been through the domestic violence. It was very a narcissistic relationship. So that's another thing. If it comes in the form of domestic violence, you can also reach out if you have nobody to talk to, because it's always somebody to talk to.
And it's not okay for anybody to hurt you, hit you, none of that. Ever. It's never
and
okay.
Don't ever let the narcissistic person tell you that it's okay, because they will. And it is very true to know that they will have you fooled, and they'll tell you nobody else wants to be with you. Those are the traits of narcissism. Like, it's not true.
Absolutely.
You right over there, Marilyn?
Where'd she go?
She playing hide and seek.
Right. She's playing peekaboo. Peekaboo.
I see you.
We see you.
We see you now.
Yeah.
But we touched on narcissism in relationships and friendships, but you can also have narcissistic coworkers.
You can.
It's important. I do still work in the coworker field. Shell, you a little lucky. You get to make a choice of who you want to be around.
Oh, trust me, I come in contact with a lot of
with the It's the other part of your
trust
world.
Me.
I get it.
Yep.
Marilyn, I already know you work with narcissistic coworkers. But nothing wrong
going in and out.
Being super
Miss Marilyn Monroe.
It's still saying it's recording though.
Keep losing you.
So it's not
it does say it's recording.
I did tell them on one of our first episodes that life be lifing. So because we base it off of a conversation that we have with each other all the time, if you go out like that, it's like a FaceTime call. You dropped out, like you dropped out. You gotta call back. So
you back
as soon as Marilyn get back. You back with us for real this time, or you still playing hide and seek?
Okay. I know she keeps going in and out.
Playing that game.
That's
but
so
I
funny. It's almost like she is playing hide and seek. That's funny,
right? And then I'm gonna say not it,
not it.
Finally,
1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh, maybe that's why. Hey, Leah.
Hey.
Maybe that's why Tanika connection acting crazy.
Right, maybe because she let you in. Not sure, but she keeps fading in out.
Look, Marilyn, because I knew I was gonna mess up because her camera is messing me up. She is.
Okay,
there you go. Welcome. Welcome back. Or maybe not.
What's really happening?
She over there going through the internet turmoil. Look, you know what? I'm just glad it's not me. It's usually me. Hey. So when I don't know if she see it on her end, but on my end, when she flickers in and out, a message pops.
Yeah, I don't see it.
So I'm gonna try to see if I can see it again. All right, let me see. It didn't pop up this time. It say, okay. It say something about the recording, but it's still recording. Wait. I'm trying to ask her if she can hear us. When you hear us, if you hear us when you come back on, let know if you think it would be better if we all drop and come back. Because we had to do that the last time.
Yeah, we might have to drop off.
Look at your flowers. Oh,
You so silly.
One day I'm gonna get some flowers.
You so
So
silly.
that I'm by my own.
Shoot, I'll buy my own sometimes too.
I do. Now my kids
own.
buy me flowers.
Oh,
I'm spoiled.
Okay, she texted me, keep going.
She said drop. Oh, she said keep going.
Can you hear us? Wait, did you hear us? Like, what's happening? Oh,
She
okay.
wanted to keep going, but the next part of us keep going is all four of us.
You want to?
Why don't you What'd she say? Can you hear us though? Blink 3 times if you can hear us.
Not the blink 3 times.
And then it's her her screen blinking for her. We trying to keep going, but I thought we was flicking to the Elite reunion. Or not.
Hold
on, let me ask her, do she want us to drop and come back?